On March 22, 2002, Sibel Edmonds was fired from her job as an FBI translator after complaining about incompetence in the top levels of the FBI and foreign espionage. She filed a lawsuit soon after to contest her dismissal. Later that year, Edmonds' accusations made it in front of the Senate Judiciary Committee, which prompted two senators to send letters asking for an audit of the FBI's translation unit. In response, the FBI director at the time, Robert Mueller, arranged for part of an internal investigation to be declassified for the committee. In 2004, her lawsuit was dismissed after John Ashcroft, the Attorney General, declared the case a state secret. She explained how the FBI had poorly translated documents related to 9/11, as well as concerns she had about a coworker who previously worked for an organization under FBI surveillance who had ties to foreign intelligence officers. Additionally, Edmonds claimed that she was told to work slowly so the agency could receive a larger budget.
In your book, you talk about high government officials actually working against the interests of national security. And you talk about very clear warnings about 9/11 that were either ignored or censored from different elements of the agency. Could you talk about why elements of the government would work against their national security and not prevent attacks such as that?
Well, in 9/11 cases, there were cases where information was intentionally blocked. And in some cases, it was a matter of incompetence, but in many cases, it was intentional. And after 9/11, this information, they were classified further. They were not provided to the 9/11 Commission. These information, they didn't make their ways into the Senate and the House joint inquiry into 9/11. So if you look at all these reports from these various bodies, you don't see any of this evidence that FBI had in its possession for years. And so that had to do with 9/11, but with corruption cases, it mainly involved foreign lobby and foreign organizations working with high-level U.S. officials, some of them elected in Congress. We still have some of those.
Overall, Sibel Edmonds was an FBI translator who was fired after she raised concerns about her supervisor's incompetence and her co-workers' integrity that was censored to prevent embarrassment on the part of the American government. After her case was dismissed, Edmonds wrote a book detailing her experiences in the FBI called Classified Woman, as well as founding an organization for whistleblowers called the National Security Whistleblowers Coalition. The ACLU also came to her aid by trying to get her case appealed, but it was again dismissed because of state secrecy.